Welcome back to my Minecraft Forever world, where so far I've built this little starter village including an iron farm, and just recently I've added this mage tower for enchanting and covering up my skelly XP farm, which I absolutely love. But what I'm not in love with is how disjointed the two islands are. And I'm definitely not enjoying the morning commute either. Honestly, I'm finding sand for days, and it's getting where sand shouldn't get. But fortunately what I have found is a lot of this, which has given me an idea. Especially as I found some of these. Yep, you guessed it, it's horsing around time. So I am of course going to need a temporary home to put some of the horses that I am going to be getting. Don't worry, that is the whole purpose of this episode. I will be making somewhere much nicer for our horsies. Or maybe this will be their forever home. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how the episode goes. I mean, these two have pretty much been here since day one of the series, so who knows? Now it is time to get my first horsey of this world. Love me. Or not. Love me. No. Love me. Just like my wife. No, that really was like my wife. At least tolerate me. Right, come on. Be my friend? Yay! They're my friend. Right, let's see how good a horse this is. Okay, this doesn't seem to be too bad. But straight away, this is a much better way of getting around the place. Right, well, that's one down. How many more have I got to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9! 8 more to go! Unbelievable, Jeff. We can find 8 horsies though, right? Or at least another horsey, and then we can breed some up. I swear there was loads of horses before I came up with this idea. There's another horse. I swear there was loads of them, and then I've come up with the idea of getting a load of horses, and they've all disappeared. We got another one. We got another one, people. Oh, there we are. Oh, this one's quite slow, and they are a horrendous jumper. They couldn't even go up that block. I don't really want to be breeding you with other horses, if I'm honest with you. You are not the finest of stock, shall we say. Oh, here's the rest of the horses. Let's put a lead on you. You can come with me. Come on. Ah. Now, this may be a second quest in and of itself. I think I might need a bridge between my islands. Because, yeah, this is not ideal. Come on, horsies! You can make it. Go. I mean, you know, it's doable, but that's not easier than swimming, and that's the whole purpose of this, right? So that's gonna need some work. Okay, so 2 are in the pen. About to get our 3rd. And then we'll be a 3rd of the way there. You seem to be taking a long time to make up your mind there, sir. Why don't the things I ride love me? Maybe I need to get better at riding. How did you do that? I'm not even angry, I'm just impressed. Okay, right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 horsies. You're hopefully going to be very fast and a good jumper, so let's go get the other wild one, and then we'll do a little bit of breeding, shall we, to get to the 9. Well, would you believe it? I can't find any more horsies, so I'm just going to get you lot to make me some more. You are a very, very confident young fowl, aren't you? Come on. Okay, so what I'm going to need is, let's take a quick picture. I'm going to need some horsey names. And while we wait for social media to come up with some horsey names for me, the next thing that I want to work on is the fact that I can't walk across the 2 islands. I need a bridge. Maybe 2 bridges. So while I wait for my horses to grow up and I wait for some names to come in, I'm going to start building some bridges. Super side quest unlocked. I absolutely love this bridge. I really, really do. I don't know if that's a little bit like almost arrogant to say because I built it, but I've generally not been so happy with something that I've just free built in a long time. I did this on stream, and I literally, in a design world, I just came up with this concept, the first 2 runs. All the rest of it I just did on stream. I just went for it. I was worried for a bit that the 2 sides might not meet up in the middle because I decided to do both sides at the same time so I could work out what my middle point would be. But I'm really, really happy with how this came out. I thought I'd give a bit of an old school time lapse as well and just let you have a bit of music and enjoy the build going. So if you prefer that to me chattering all the way through, then do let me know down in the comments, and if you're still here, do boot that like and subscribe button as well because it really helps me out. But we have got a traversable bridge now. We can get to and from our mage tower. Still a lot of landscaping to do, obviously, but we need to get naming some horses, and to name horses we're going to need some name tags. Fortunately, I know a guy. Yeah, I've not unlocked them yet. To the farmers! Okay, let's see if we've got enough goodies on us to level our villager up here. I'm going to want probably infinity, at least for now, for my bow. And I'm going to want a load more mending books, so let's get some more. Oh, that really doesn't level you up much, does it? Okay, let's not do that. Let's get, guess we're getting infinity books. Come on, name tags. No, sir, that's not a name tag. Book and quill for an emerald, eh? Good job I know where some squids are. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, name tags. Yeah, and it's 19 emeralds. Okay, librarian. I don't like you and you don't like me. But give me a damn name tag. I'm going to have to up production if I want to name 9 horses this century. But the first name that I had suggested to me in the comments on the video was a dear friend of mine, AJ, who suggested the horse name, AJ. He wasn't fouling around. Horse pun there. But I think it seems only fitting that, you know, we're on our North blocks together. He's a good friend of mine. And he did, you know, he did suggest a name, so AJ it is. Let's take AJ out on their first named voyage.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
This is absolutely brilliant. Who would have thought I'd have had so much fun riding AJ? I think you'll just be a decorative horse now. So the first 2 horses I'm going to name are 2 names from Welsh Potato that I think if I don't name at least one of these horses they may haunt me until the day I die. Oops, I've accidentally called them all Yo-Yob. Well, Welsh would be happy. And the second name that Welsh Potato suggested was not a horse, which I'm a big fan of the name. So there we go. I think you look like not a horse. You look like a yo-yob. The next 2 that I'm going to name is 2 names given to me by Jerry on YouTube on the community post that I put up. And the first one is going to be Smokey. And the next one is going to be Pepper, because I think there's 2 horses whose colourings would actually fit those names quite well. Yeah, you look like a Pepper. Hey, Pepper. And you look like a Smokey. Yes, you do. You definitely must have been a smoker, because you are a horrendous athlete. The next one I'm going to name was another suggestion on the community post by Safi, and it is, of course, Cuzzer89. Yep, stupid I know, but I'm going to go with it. Now this next one I feel really guilty about, because Inky gave me about 50 million names on stream, and I wrote them down, and I lost the sheet. So I'm very, very sorry, Inky. I know you gave me loads of really good names, but I am going to name one after you. I'm going to, of course, call it Crystal, which I think I will give to... I'm going to give to you. Yeah. I do seriously feel really bad. They gave me so many good names on stream, and I lost them. I am sorry. And then, of course, we're going to have to name one Jerry, because Jerry is the horse that we have on Anorthoblocks. And you look absolutely nothing like Jerry, so why not be Jerry? And lastly but not least, a name that I can't myself, just to match the colour pattern that the horse has, I'm going to call you Ash. And I think I'll make you my... or will I make you my daily horse? I don't know. You are very slow. Yeah, you're very slow and a bad jumper. Maybe not. That might be a bad idea. But what we've got to do now is do the ceremonial anointing of the horsies. Look at them. Look how awesome they look. The gold trim, the gold armor kind of makes them all look the same, but you know, that's fine because we've named them all, so we can tell them all apart. I might make not a horse my daily horse, just because that name. Are you any good? You are actually pretty good. It's sold. I'm sold. We can always cycle through which horse I use on a daily anyway, but what I've got to do now, that's all the horseplay, the fouling around. Yeah, okay, serious voice. We've got the horses, they're all armoured up, they're all named. We now need to build stables for them. And I'm thinking somewhere on a roadway, right? You know, like this roadway. So I'm thinking I might put it on this kind of flat bit down here. So I'm going to have a little think, probably in a creative world, and come up with at least a kind of rough idea of something that I like. So while I build this, I thought I'd chat to you about something that has absolutely nothing to do with stables, and instead talk about the elephant in the room and some changes to the channel. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that this episode was meant to be out in April. And at the time of recording this, yeah, it's nearly August, which that's a pretty impressive overrun, even if I do say so myself. Basically, I've been finishing up a uni course, trying to be a dad, a husband, walk the stupid dog, stay fit and healthy, and not completely lose my mind. So as you can probably imagine, this silly little block game became one of the first things to drop off that list, and that's why I've been gone for so long. Unfortunately, in the middle of all of that, I opened Discord one morning to see a conversation on Anorthoblocks about player activity levels, and that was when I realised it was probably time to call it a day with Anorthoblocks. Because of work, I travel a lot. In fact, I'm already lined up to be away for 4 months early next year, which will probably kill the channel all over again. And when I saw that my low activity was causing upset on the server, which is something I never intended, it felt like the right time for me to be honest with myself, and the truth is, it's probably only going to get worse, not better. So I officially left the server and deleted the Discord off my phone. For the foreseeable future, I'll be making solo content here in my own little world. I might start a themed series, maybe a mod pack or something. I don't really know yet. If you've got any ideas, drop them in the comments. And I'll keep adding to the tutorials too, mostly because they're for my kids, which was the whole reason I started this in the first place. Now, if you were mainly here to watch me on Anorthoblocks, I get that this might be a good point for you to unsubscribe. No hard feelings at all. And to the Anorthoblocks crew, if any of you are watching, hopefully I didn't upset anyone with how I left. It just felt like the best decision at the time based on how the conversation was going. But on a cheerier note, look at this. This is not a stable. That's a freaking horse mansion. As you can see, we've got absolute hay for days. We've got a wheelbarrow full of poo. We've got a stable full of poo. All the mod cons, you know. Imagine when they introduced Podzol into Minecraft, all the uses they thought it might have, and we still use it to simulate poo. That's about as inventive as I get with it. Let me know if you've got any other uses for it, but It's always going to be known as the poo block for me, to be honest. And then you can see I've got these tripwire hooks all up here. Eventually, when I get enough, I will do some armor stand magic. And I'll have like saddles put on them and leads and all that kind of thing. And it will just look like they're hanging there, good to go. But yeah, this design kind of grew arms and legs. Like, I wanted a nice little stable. But then when I realized I had 9 horses, like one is tied up over yonder for riding. But yeah, when I realized I had that many horses, I was like, I need a huge stables. But you can see here through the power of Cheaty Cam, I've kind of kept a lot of the features very similar between all of the buildings on the main island. But what I am lacking now, and what I seriously need, is stuff to tie it all together. So I need roads, I need little pretty buildings in between stuff, little details like this little horse and cart and stuff like that. That's the kind of thing that I need to start tying this together as a village, which is probably the kind of thing that I'm going to be doing on a stream. So make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff so that you get notified when I go live. Although that may not be for a long while. As I've said, I am very busy in real life, so episodes may be few and far between. I do apologise, but we can only do what we can do, right? That is going to be it for today's episode. Do please join me next time, where we are going to be thinking about improving our villager situation. I want better villager trading, so we're probably going to be getting into villager curing and setting up a bit of trading and all that kind of stuff. And until next time, love you, miss you, bye.